5 tips as we move into August. So my 5 August tips. Again, you can use these, you can ignore them. It's just out there for you to take if you want. So number 1 is harvest regularly. So anything when it comes to like lettuce, beans, tomatoes, harvest them every 2 to 3 days, because if you leave them, it kind of stops the plant from producing, because it's kind of saying, I can't do any more. So if you harvest regular, you'll get more from it over the rest of August and into September, as we head into the autumn time. Number 2, and I'm a big believer in this one, is water deeply. So at least, especially as the weather is at the minute, I like to feed my plants once a week, and I make my own feeds, and I do it with comfrey feed, but I don't do the traditional 1 part to 9 parts water. I like it to be 50-50 mix. So I water the roots of the plants, say on a Monday, and then I deep water. So that's my tip number 2. I deep water. I make sure I give them a good soaking on the Tuesday, and then leave it 48 hours and give them another deep soaking maybe on the Friday, and then just a shallow watering over the weekend. Because watering deeply, I mean, when it's hot days like we've got at the minute, you don't need to come and water every day then. So watering deep is another of my tips. Number 3, and who would have ever thought that you'd have heard this from me? Deadhead your flowers. Wow! Me, I don't know anything about flowers, so I've had to do some research into this. But from what I've read is you need to deadhead your flowers to keep them producing and lasting into autumn. So I can't say any more than that because I ain't got a flipping clue. But deadhead your flowers. Another one, number 4. I've not really done this too much. I have tried it, and that is sow for autumn. So you could be looking at like your lamb's lettuce, spring cabbage. It's a late summer lettuce. There's a few varieties out there what you can sow in the autumn that will take you through. Again, it's not something I've always done, something I would like to try when I get the time to be able to do that. But see what you can get to grow into autumn, and that'll just see you through a bit more. It may even get you some Christmas veg. Carrots are another one that you can sow in autumn, but also you can start getting flowers in, planted in like tulips, daffodils, ready for growing in spring. So plant for autumn if you plan on doing that. And number 5, with it getting cooler in late August, be prepared for fungus. So protect your plants by cutting the leaves off the bottoms and things, especially on tomatoes, because you can get fungus growth on them and end up with blight again. So all the work you put in could be undone just from the leaf touching the soil or something like that. Yes, you check that all the way through the summer and the growing season, but it's more important right at the end. So anything that you think that's in a polytunnel or anything that could potentially get infected with blight, just cut them bottom leaves off and protect your plants just for that few extra weeks. So they are my 5 tips as we go into August. I hope you find them helpful, and I hope that they come in good use for you if you do choose to use them or take any of the advice. As always, I do appreciate everyone that follows, comments, and likes. And as always, plant smiles and grow goodness. And I will see you very, very soon. Goodbye.